Sorry for being a little late. We are late. We are late for a very auspicious date. We'll say that. Auspicious? Is that today's word? Auspicious? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. I like using words though. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Oh boy, welcome to day 105, the V-Day crawl. The Valentine's Day crawl, folks. We have Valentine's Day coming up this Saturday. And so, in honor of secretly one of my favorite holidays, we are going to do a crawl. Oh boy, we're going to learn. We're going to be a part of. We're going to be an active. So, what I'm hearing you say is that kind of thing. It's also known as a good debate tactic. And if somebody who, I did this, I've done this, I know one guy particularly that who hates it when you say his words back to him. Because it's like, it's not what I said. Okay. So today we're going to do day 1 of 5 of the Valentine's Day Doom Crawl. Here on Lobster and Tarot and Lobster, whatever the show is called. I think it's Tarot and Lobster. Because I'm Lobster. And we're going to do Tarot. Okay. By the way, you can get a hold of me at Tarot and Lobster at gmail.com if you want a private reading. It's up to you. I totally understand. And check me out on Instagram. I don't really do much there, but I have a page. It's called Lobster Talks. I don't really do much here either, but I have a channel. It's called Lobster Talks. What an asshole. Okay, folks. Today we're going to talk about communication between you and whomever it is this Valentine's is going to be important about. Now, and I realize that that seems a little too oblique. Is that the word? Not oblique. Too obscure. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, you can. Everybody needs somebody sometime. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how to. Everybody loves somebody sometime. I don't know how he does it. I don't know. It's weird. A little Dean Martin reference for you. I think it's kind of apropos. I don't think it's a surprise that we get some Dean Martin running around. These are the new cards, by the way. These are in honor of the Valentine's Day crawl. We got the new deck. We're going to use it. It's going to be great. The Eternal Bloodlust deck. Eternal Bloodlust. So we're going to get vampires here. Okay, so we're just washing the cards here. I don't really want to read the book. But, I mean, we got the book, right? So it's right there. We'll use the Enchanted Tarot book that I like to use if we have any questions. Like any swords. Because I still haven't, you're right, swords. I haven't done the work the way that I purportedly like to think of that I did for the hearts maybe, or the wands, or the cups, or the pentacles, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Yeah. What a weird little deck. This is like the second wash ever. And they're slippery. And the backs aren't like double-sided. Meaning, we'll do, I don't want to look at any of the cards, but you can see that the back is that way. But like if it's upside down, you can tell that it's upside down. I mean, meaning, I can't look at the cards in my hand and go like, oh, it's going to be an upside down card. You know? Meaning I can't really pay attention to the cards in my hand. Oh, God. So what I'm saying is I like cards that are double-sided. Good criminy. Let's go there. And we'll just knock them down slowly. Play the piano a little bit. There we go. All right. We still have to cut and deal. You're right. We still have to cut these in a couple places and then deal them. Oh, man. The cards are typical tarot card size. I've got a couple decks that are a little bit smaller, a little easier to handle, at least for my weird little hands. Thus, I'm Lobster. Nice to meet you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's up to you. But we're going to make it through. Today, communication. Tomorrow, I'm not quite sure. We're making it up as we go. But I want to know about this communication between you and this other supposed someone. Alright, and we'll do the 3 for 3 on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll make sure that we stick to our format. Alright, we won't let Valentine's Day completely ruin the mood. Alright. But I feel like by the time Saturday comes around, I'm going to have like a whole picture and a better way of looking at things. You know, good or bad. It's up to, you know, whatever the situation is, I guess. But like, think about that special someone. That someone you want, that someone you have. Possession being a weird part of whatever consideration of love we may or may not have. You know what I mean? Like, can I love you and not be with you? Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely can. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And what does that require? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out. Maybe not today. Today, I just want to... What's the communication like between you and this person? Do they know who you are? Are they a crush? Are you having, like... Are you texting about them? Are you writing about them? Like, are you talking about them but not to them? Are you ghosting them? Are they ghosting you? Who's left who on red? I hate that. I've done that to one person. They deserved it. All the other times I'm like, it's rude. I hate it when it's done to me. I did it to one person. Gotcha. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be the jerk, you know. Are you being the jerk? Let's figure this out. Because by the time Saturday comes, I want Valentine's Day to just be one of those, like, you're super ready for it. Whether you gotta be by yourself. You gotta eat the chocolate by yourself. I got a box of chocolates. I'm alone. And that's fine. I am not lonely. Okay? I do not have a special someone. And that's okay. I am a jerk. I also host a tarot channel on YouTube. So here we are. I'm kidding. Although I am alone. Not kidding about that. You gotta love yourself. You gotta talk good about yourself. Or else, like, what are people gonna talk good about? You know, people want to agree with you, you know? And so if you're there, you're like, hey man, I'm kind of the shit. And everyone's like, you know what? You kind of are. You're like, all right, cool. Thanks for agreeing with me. Let's go do something. It's an easy conversation to have. Or you can be like, oh man, I really hate myself. I don't know why you're even around me. And then like the person's like just busy trying to reaffirm you instead of being affirmed by you. And that's, I don't know. It's pretty selfish. Oh, baby, I love you, man. I love you. No, you're good. I love you, baby. I love you. No, look at you. I love you, baby. And you never hear it back because you're too busy having to say it out loud. Ugh. Are we there? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Are we pestering? Are we begging? I don't know. Let's figure it out. We still got dice to roll here. All right? We're talking about communication between you and this loved one coming up on Saturday. Come on now. After Saturday, like next Monday's reading is going to be all about anything else other than love. Okay? Promise. Alright, I don't want to do this, okay? I don't want to do it, but I feel like I got to pander a little bit to Valentine's because here I am, right? I don't know. Sometimes people fall in love, and then things happen, and now I'm hosting a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be alright with love sometimes. You're just gonna be okay. Alright, yeah, cheesy as it may be, you know, is it Gouda? Is it Limburger? I don't know. Maybe it's a little pimento, you know? Pimento cheese. If that's your love, if your love is pimento cheese, that's gross. Alright, let's go. We got 4 and an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do pile 4 and we'll cut the card 8. Let's get after it, folks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. It's gonna get worse every time, I think. I love that. I love that for all of us here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere in the background, the Monty Python God is going, get on with it. Let's go. Card number 1, communication between you and that special love, that special someone. Okay? Let's go. Card number 1, current situation. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, dude. She's got you on lock. She's got you on lock, man. She knows your schedule. She knows your boss's numbers just in case. Look, he'll be home. I know, he'll be there. She's got everything like set and ready for you. All you gotta do is wake up and be awesome. What's her challenge to this? I don't want to challenge. I don't want to get in the way of this. Like, it's not quite the Queen of Cups. Like, the Queen of Cups is like the mom card. You know, it's like, alright, cool. But the Queen of Pentacles is like setting you up for success. You can't do anything but be successful with this lady. Alright? She's like the muse of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Maybe the Queen of Wands is a little. Maybe the Queen. No, the Queen of Wands is like, I don't know. I like the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she's like all you gotta do is be awesome. That's it. I mean, however difficult that may be, but that's all she wants. You got action. You got plans. Let's go. Let's do them. She's ready. Whoever it is, like, they're like, all right, what do you got to do? What are we doing? What's going on? What's our challenge? So what's our dare? She's right there with you on this one. Let's go. Our dare, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Let's go. Are we putting up walls? Are we putting up a wall here? 8 of Wands. I think that's what we're at. 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands. Where the Wands? There we go. Wands. I think you're putting up a wall here. We're getting challenged by a wall. Signal. Signals. 8 of Wands. We've got 8 of Wands. Why am I got to redo my knowledge of the cards here. That's why we look them up. We don't tell the wrong stories. We tell the right ones, and it's up to you. Here we go, 8 of Wands. So that's where the cross is. Remember, we got a lady there just like really waiting for us to, we got some kind of like opposing like feminine energy waiting for us. All right, it doesn't have to be like a lady. All right, it's like there's like so the yin, right? The yang, right? There's a yang waiting for your yin. If we're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a yin yang waiting to happen. So like you got to figure out where your yang fits. All right, there's a yin out there just Wait. I don't think that's how Buddhism sees yin and yang. I don't know, but here we are. Taoism, whatever it is. Eight of Wands. Do it and do it now. Action is demanded if the things you wish for are to be attained. Initiate communication first. I hate when the cards are like, oh, you want to tell a story? All right. You want to talk about communication? Let's talk about communication. All right, cards, here we go. Make that call. Act on that new idea. The time is right to respond to the. Okay. All right. It's time to step up, is what's going on. Saturday is going to be a big day. Big day. I don't know if you're going to do it Saturday. Maybe you'll do it Friday after our Friday show. Because I'm going to hype the shit out of what's going on right now. The cards want me to hype this up. The cards are part of it. I didn't make it. We rolled dice. I dealt it. You saw it. And here we are with the cards, okay? I love it. I'm making. I hope the rest of it just completely shatters all of this. But I'm down with the first two cards here. You're going to ask her out. Oh, I don't want, she does a lot. Like, I don't care, man. You got to talk to this lady. Whoever it is. It could be, a guy, whatever. Maybe they got the opposite yang to your yin. All right? Maybe you're trying to yin and yang, and that's fine. If you need the yin and yang, it works, okay? Just, deal with how I talk about it, please. It's easier, I think. I don't know. Maybe just do the yin. You gotta ask her out. She's waiting. She's been dropping signals. Hey, maybe I'm not. Maybe she's already like. Maybe they're already right next to you. Hey, 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 hey. Dropping the old butterfly eyes. Holding your hand a little longer than you thought. You're like, what? Do I have something on my hand? You're like, you worry about how dirty your hands are afterwards. You're like, they are sweaty. I'm sorry. You want to apologize all the time. But she doesn't let you. They don't let you. They're like, ha ha, you're adorable. Go wash your hands. You know what I mean? Like, is that who it is? Is that the person who makes your hand, like, the whole... trust me, I get, like, I've had that, like, where they just kind of, like, they give you the signals and you're not quite paying attention because you're just kind of, like, dulled by the presence of them. You're like, no way could they really be into me. Yeah. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. They're into you, my guy. They're into you, pal. Let's figure this out. How are we going to talk to them? Let's dive right in. Let's dive. Okay, here we go. Card number 3. Underlying aspect. We'll figure that. Kind of like, why maybe are they into you? Why maybe are you into them? Right? Here we go. Underlying aspect. 7 of Cups. You inspire. Total muse. I said muse. 7 of Cups. If that's inspiration, this is going to be my favorite reading. Alright. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Looking up the 7 of Cups. Why doesn't he know the 7 of Cups? I gotta tell ya. Shove it. I'm having a great show. I don't know about you guys. 7 of Hearts. 7 of Cups. They call them hearts in this book. Eternal Tarot. I'm sorry, Enchanted Tarot, we're doing Eternal Bloodlust attack. The awakening of the Seven of Cups. It's illusions. You may be daydreaming and building castles in the air. It is time to look at things clearly. Talk to them. What are you doing? Like, get out of the way. Get out of the way yourself. You're just gonna. Come on, just go talk. What are we doing here? You are getting to know yourself now, and you may have many creative and spiritual experiences. Just remember to be realistic about all possible eventualities. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. You know how many no's I've gotten? A lot. I was counting, and it's like, you know how you kind of like to count across the room? And I just kind of went like a double blink across. I don't know. Uh, you got to keep doing it, right? And sometimes you got to take that big step. And here's what we're doing: is we're stepping out of the shadows. We're revealing ourselves. Okay, I haven't really shown the cards off very well, and I apologize. We're just yeah, that's just how it goes. Sorry. Uh, should I? All right. Sorry, that was a weird thing. So we're stepping out. We're checking like reality. We're like, are they gonna say yes? Am I making a big deal out of this? Like, hey, can we hang out? And you know what they're gonna say? Yeah, dude, no problem. You know what I said to a lady one time? uh, I think we were sitting on a couch together, and she was talking to me about someone, and I was like, why do you keep talking about that person? Like, I'm just trying to sit here. Like, is it alright if I sit next to you? Like, I'm just trying to. And she's like, you are sitting next to me. And I realized what I was saying and what we were, and I was like, sometimes you just gotta, make the attempt, and then, like, whatever reality steps in after that happens. We've been friends for years. I still talk to her. And every once in a while, I get to sit next to her. Oh, come on, cards. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta balls up. You gotta be who you are. All right. Like if you gotta be the weirdo, talking to whatever the hot chick is, be the weirdo talking to the hot chick. That's what's going on. All right. Card number 4. What happened in the past? How'd you guys meet? The Hierophant. Did you meet at church? Who am I reading a cards for? With my vampire deck. Who are I swear to goodness. If your mother knew that you were getting a tarot reading with a vampire deck from a lobster, huh? Who are you meeting up with? How did you met up at church? Or did you meet up in some kind of an organization? Some kind of a well-meaning organization? It doesn't have to be a church, alright? It can be like a well-meaning, like a theoretical, not theoretical, the Hierophant is like the Pope. And so it stands for like following a tradition. So were you set up? Is that what it was like? And like, or maybe was this a blind date? Someone set you up? I don't think it was. I don't think it's quite that. I think you met up at like either like a church or you're a part of like an organization. Kind of like there's like a good structure to it that you really enjoyed. And it happens. I get it. Like you're there, you're observing whatever rules and mores there are in the church, and it's like you bump shoulders every once in a while. Hey, sorry, and then like you get that little twitch in your eye. You're like, is that a sparkle? Is that a twinkle? And then like yeah, and then the twitch becomes a twinkle, and it's like, I should talk to that person. All right, it's fine. We're narrowing down who I'm talking to here, okay? So I get it. We don't tithe around here, but again, you can get a hold of me for a private reading, which you should pay for, I guess. Here we go. Let's go. This is about you, not me. Goals for today. Goals for today. Two of Cups reversed. All right. Don't do it today, okay? Don't do it today, because you really gotta like figure out what you want out of this partnership. Okay, you really gotta figure. Do you want like the Two of Cups is the yin yang. Okay, we figured it. I've figured out this. These cards are amazing, and thank you, cards. However, we're working this one out. Okay, so the Two of Cups is the sexy card. It's not the Lovers card. The Lovers card, I guess, is more the yin yang. I don't know, but the Two of Cups is the sexy bonbon card. Okay, and if it's reversed, you gotta figure out you either gotta like reassess your expectations real quick, or things are gonna go haywire. Maybe it's not the way that one of you thinks it is. And so maybe there's not going to be like that true bond, I guess. Maybe it will be like figuring out you're just best friends. And that, I gotta tell you, that's awesome. I got friends I talk to. I got a friend I talk to every day. Best friend. I struggle a lot too, because the yin yang wants the yin yang, you know? And if your yin yang doesn't want a yin yang, I've read it in medical. You gotta eat. You know what I mean? Go take a shower. Step outside. Let the sun work on you a little bit. And that'll get your yin yang trying to yin yang. Boom. The hell am I saying? I'm just saying, like, it's probably not going to be what you expect. And that's fine. It's still the Two of Cups. Now you're all wet and like you spilled all over each other. Like, man, this is what's going on. Am I like, And that's fine. Like you trust each other. It's like you kind of like, do you puke a little bit of your day out on each other. It's like maybe you're awkward around each other. You know what I mean? You don't quite know how to lift each other up, how to fill each other up quite yet. It's an unequal like filling going on. So then you both end up spilling over. You got to work on that. Try and notice what's keeping that from being the true bond that maybe could be. Cards are saying go after it, but check your motives. In the future, we've got the High Priestess reversed. Don't make too much of it. Maybe there are. I tell you, sometimes some of our best lovers become, our best friends. That muse really wants to stick around. But don't forsake it. Don't forsake that power in pursuit of something else. The High Priestess reverse says maybe you're not quite seeing the real depth of things, the real mystery of it all. Maybe you're pushing too far. Maybe you're pushing too hard. Maybe we'll ask tomorrow Maybe we'll ask, we'll give it some time. Maybe we'll wait until fucking Saturday. All right, all right. Card number 7 is U as UCU. Reversed Knight of Swords. Pretty quiet, huh? Try to be a little humble. Try not to step on people's capes or anything like that. Try not to talk shit about anything. Look at you. You're kind of humble. I get it. You hide a little bit. You keep yourself a little bit distance. Nobody really knows who you are. I mean, you're out and about. You're still kind of like, gallivanting around. Nobody really knows who you are. Maybe you gotta fix that. Maybe you gotta start hyping yourself up a little bit. Maybe you gotta start telling yourself, you know what, man, I am the man. You know what, I am the lady. I'm the queen. I'm the king. Every king, wasn't quite a king. Unless they were born into a king. I don't know what kingdom is or whatever the whole patriarchy line. I was going to come up with something and I just it sounded really like, oh my God. Immediately out of my mouth. So I'm going to stop that. We're going to go on to the next card. The environment card. You got to hype yourself up a little bit. You got to tell yourself you are worth it. You know what? You gotta for real. Like if you gotta look yourself in the mirror and do the Eminem thing. You got one shot. Don't miss a chance. You only get one shot. Do not miss a chance. Whatever. I nailed it. Environment card. Queen of Cups. It's all about love, right? It's all about love. Sometimes we just want to appreciate and be there for. I don't want to be there after or there before, but I want to be there for someone. And I want someone to be there for me. Not after me, not before me, but for me. And that's what this is all about. Just trying to be there for someone. They give you that good feel. Hopefully you try and offer a little good feel back. So if we keep our motives right, and this isn't about being selfish, and this is about loving each other for who and what we are, even if things don't work out, in the sense of, I have to wash my hair, or whatever it happens. Oh no, I gotta work that day. You know what I mean? Whatever. If Valentine's doesn't work out, it's all in love. It's going to be a couple of wacky 5 days here. We have 4 more readings here. These cards are really messing with us here. They're really just you can try. God help you. All right, let's go. Card number 9, Fears and Hopes. Fears and Hopes, 4 of Cups. Four of Cups. Let's look up 4 of Cups real quick just to make sure. 4 of Cups. We're looking up the Four of Cups. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Reevaluation. When you are bored and dissatisfied with where your path has been or has led you, withdrawn from satisfaction and examine your heart of hearts to gain insight. You can literally change your future during a time of reevaluation. However, you should not re enter the world of social activities until you are satisfied that you have resumed contact with the personal value system. This is going to take a few moments for me to figure out what that means. Hold on. In the velvet cave, the black box, the maybe planet, now comes a time, a moment of disillusionment and uncertainty, a time to reevaluate, blah, 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 blah. Now she feels a desire for a more spiritual, blah, 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 blah. She directs the ritual to the spiritual, blah, 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 to be touched and remove the great power of a blah, blah, blah. Okay. We may have spilled 2 cups, okay? We may have spilled 2. You spilled 2, 4 show up. We have got the Hydra heart. We're ready for it. Dare you to spill me this time. Dare you. But don't pour too much in there. Like, it's hard. Like, what's in the glass? Like I need to make sure it's all stable. Like, I don't want too much coming into the heart right now. Like, maybe I gotta make sure that everything that I'm listening to is pretty pure. I kind of don't know like what my motives are right now. Like, and so you just kind of like, huh. Humans are absolutely maniacal with their hearts. We don't know how to use our hearts, do we? And that's fine. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe maybe I was trying to get to the Wizard of Oz quote of how good a heart is, because it can be so broken. And so but we cherish our and we try and guard our hearts a lot. And so we get to be really goofy human creatures in this, however we call it, thing called love. Like the birds go through all the emotions that we've ever gone through. You know what I mean? Like, good night. No, they just keep growing feathers. And they try again next season, I guess. Don't push is what the cards are saying. Like, don't push, don't stress. You gotta check, you gotta check your motives. We're not trying to destabilize anyone. And we sure as shit don't want to be destabilized ourselves. We hardly know ourselves right now. We've just now found our emotional grounding. So don't push too much. Enjoy what you have. You filled back up. Now you're filled, they're filled, now you're both yin and yanging around. It's beautiful. Card number 10, our final card. 4 of Wands. It's the beginning of a home. It's the beginning of a good structure. It's the beginning of a solid foundation. For you, for them, for both of you. You're adding both your cups, both your wands to the situation. Now you got the ability to build walls and maybe a roof in the future. I love it. Go talk to that person. Go be friends. Maybe you're not even friends yet. Is that what's going on? Don't try and like don't push. You're gonna need each other. That's what the cards are saying. Don't push it. You gotta stick up for you. You gotta stand up. Be a little, a little louder about yourself. You gotta be a little prouder about yourself, probably. But don't push it. It's all love. And humans are weird creatures. Things, we can change our minds at any time we want. And it's really, whoo, every time it happens. But you gotta go with it. I love you guys. That's day one of the crawl. We'll see what happens tomorrow with these cards. I love them. Take care of yourselves and each other. Remember to hug it in, hug it out, whatever. Give yourselves a hug. That way you have a hug. And do the mat. Well, I love it. The magic of a hug. You didn't have a hug, but if you give yourself a hug, now you have a hug. And it's like, oh, what am I doing with the hug? Now you can give the hug away. But you don't really ever give a hug away because then you get a hug back. And it's like, now you have a hug. Like you didn't know. All with a hug. It's beautiful. Okay, get out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Saturday. Valentine's. That's what we're doing this for, right? Oh, you're right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Thank you, reading. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got a little time here. I'm still using the wooden side. You leave me alone, people, folks, okay? I'm still using the wooden side, and that's fine for me. Get out of here. Go home.